Hello, today I'm going to show you how to install the editor for Mirror's Edge and how to make your own custom map. So first you need two folders and you can find it in the Mirror's Edge modding Discord server, and if you're not in this one you can find the link in the subreddit /Mirror's Edge. Go to the pinned post and click here. Then once you're joined, go to General, Pin Messages, and scroll down to see this post and download it. Let's go to Downloads folder, extract, and here you have the two folders. So copy these, go to where you have Mirror's Edge installed. I pinned my in quick access, otherwise it will be in Steam. So go to binaries and paste them here. Now you need to create a shortcut for the Mirror's Edge executable. Click on the shortcut, go to properties, and now add in target, type editor, click apply. Now you have editor installed and you can double click to start it. Once it has started, you can close these windows, and I'll go through the useful things at first. So at the top under file you can create a new map or open an existing map, and here the drop down will show like the history of the maps you opened. And here you can save all levels, and here are the rotation widget, scaling, translation, and here you can find the generic browser, which we just closed down. Okay, close again, and the Unreal Kismet, prefab lock. All of these three things I will show how to use in later tutorials. And there's nothing here, and then you have 4 windows. I'm gonna focus on this one. You can toggle real time, that could be useful later on. Matinee preview, also useful. These are like the different lighting modes you can have. The useful ones are brush, unlit, and lit. And here you can switch between which it's called. These two are useful for when working with the camera actor or some other things too. These are the camera speed for the windows here, and you can click on the missing icon to make a copy. This error will always show, but then you can move this to another screen if you have one. And yeah, I'm gonna have to maximize this viewport, and if you hold right click, the cursor will go away, and if you move the mouse you can look around. If you hold left click and pull the mouse towards you, you move back, pull away, you go forward. And if you hold both at the same time and pull forward, you move up, pull down, you go down. And then you can also scroll, so you can zoom out and zoom in. And here the camera speed is useful for. So you can quickly scroll. Otherwise you had to scroll quite a bit. So this red cube is the form which it can have. It can have a cone, curved staircase, cylinder, but most of the time you're going to use the cube. And you can change the size different ways. You can click on it and press space. You can like rotate it however you want to. And here you can change the size. Note when you have to press this icon here next to the world and this. Then you can change once like this. But if you want to change the like this, going further like that, but don't want to change this side, you can click on geometry mode, with a little window, click on poly, click on this, and now press space to go to this transform widget, or up here you can go to here. Now we can change it and even go like this and this. So now going back to camera mode, I'm going to click to get to the default. You can right click on the cube to get its properties. So now I'm going to make a hollow cube that will be a room. So check mark the hollow. I'm going to make it 1040, 1040. Could make it 1024, but I wanted the texture to be perfect, so I'm adding 16 to this, so it will be like perfect. And now I can click this CSG add, so you can notice this blue line in the level. See, now it's gone, but if I scroll into here, now we can't see anything, so we can use this unlit, so now we can see. And this is why I set it to 1040 to make it perfect all around. I'm going to change back to lit. Now we're going to right click, go to add actor and add light and point. It will spawn where you clicked. Just drag it back into room. Now it's lit up. So you can open its properties. If you highlight it, press F4 or right click, go to the properties under paste here, or go to the view at the very top, click actor properties. So I'm going to change the color of the light So we'll go to the light category, open its component, scroll down or go to light color. Yeah, I can change these RGB values manually, but I'm going to use this instead. I'm going to make it purple. You see these values didn't update, but you can click here to open and close. Close it and open it. So if you made a slightly bigger room, you need to change the radius, which is from this to here. So if I change it to 10, it would be much larger, but for me the default was fine. And also want the light to be exactly in the middle of the room. And since we created one, like we are exactly in the middle, because this is pretty much spot on in the middle. Let's go to the movement category, go to the location, change all it to 0, and now it's exactly in the 0. Now we can add a spawn point where we spawn. So do the same with the adding light. Go to add actor and add PlayerStart. And you will see an arrow pointing where you will look where you spawn. So now press space and drag the blue around, and you can see when I'm dragging here, if you look here, it will tell you how much you rotated it. So, and now I'm going to go to build on top and click build all. And we can close this map check, just ignore this. Now we need to save this. So go to where you have your mirror search installed, to TD game, cook PC maps, and I'm going to name it my map.me1 and save it as all files and save. Now I can close the editor. Shut up. And now it's saved in the EA Games, or in documents, EA Games, Mirror's Edge, TD Game, and it unpublished, cook PC maps, and here's our map. So I'm gonna copy this, go back a few steps to see these folders, create a new one called published. Now we need to have the same folder path as in unpublished, and it was cook ed PC. Inside that, call it maps. Now we paste it here. And to launch our map, we need now to create a binding so we can quickly just access it and not having to replace any original maps. So we go to TD game, inside the documents view games message. Let's go to config. You might need to disable the read only if you have that on. And now add a new binding. So name is the keybind. I'm going to use numpad 7. Then we need to type command. And here inside the command, type start. And then what you named your map. For me it's my map. You don't need to type .me1. My map is fine. You don't need to add these. Only if you have the true somewhere here. And then save. And now we can launch a message. Now open any level with prologue B. So now I'm going to press numpad 7. And here we are in our custom map that we just made a couple of minutes ago. So if you have any questions, you can type it in the comments, or if you want to quick respond, go to the Discord and ask there. And that's it for this tutorial. So thanks for watching.